I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious.
I am beyond ecstatic for that right there.
Will the odds be ever in our favor today? I crossed off something on my thrift list, so.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today we are gonna go thrifting again. I went yesterday and I've got a few more stores here in Coeur d'Alene that I wanna finish kind of my CDA circuit is what I call it. So I'm gonna go hopefully knock the rest of them out today. And I'm running a few errands also. For one, I've got to check on my booths. So I moved into 2 different antique malls, vintage and antique malls here in town. And so I'm gonna go check on both of those booths today and probably take out all of the Christmassy seasonal stuff, and then gonna be working on a reset. So I'll probably do another video about that and show y'all what I've got now with those 2 booths. But today I'm just gonna go check on them and clear some stuff out of there to see what kind of space I have to work with. So really today, that's what I'm looking for, is small items, home decor, vintage home decor. So we'll see what we can go find today.
All right, the first stop on our little tour today is Idaho Youth Ranch. I haven't had the best of luck here. However, it's right across from the Looking Glass Antique, which is where my booth is, so might as well check it out. So this is an old tin, small tin, $10. That's like insanity. I do like this, but it's broken. Sorry, Jesus. It would need a little bit of fixing. The paint's kind of coming off of them. Put that back.
Well, I left there empty-handed, which is not too uncommon. I'm honestly getting to the point where I go there less and less. I really don't go very often just because I never find anything. It's just mostly junk and not good junk. So on to the next one. We're gonna go hit up Goodwill. Our Goodwill is actually really tiny. They did remodel recently and it's nice inside, but I don't know. I just really don't have the best of luck here. But you know what they say, you just never know what you're gonna find on any given day. So we're gonna go anyways.
Will the odds be ever in our favor today? That's kind of cute. $10. Jeez, these prices are insane. Like, I cannot. Wow. Goodwill really needs to get their prices in check. Okay, so far this is the only thing I can get behind. $4 for all these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 7 candles. So I can do that. So this is a really pretty planter. It hangs, but it is so heavy. I would be scared to put anything else in that and hang it. It's only $8, but it's so heavy. I think I'll pass.
Well, I did not end up getting the candles because I didn't feel like waiting in line for just that. And a few of them were burned down anyways. But can we talk about those prices? Goodwill has lost their minds. I don't know how Goodwill is in your town, but they're so overpriced here. I even picked up a couple other things that I was just like, SMH, really. So anyway, I've got 3 more thrift stores to go to here in Coeur d'Alene. I'm gonna make a quick stop and check on my other booth and move a couple things around there real quick, and then we're gonna hit up the next one. Well, shoot, they're closed today. I'll have to come back. This is one of the newer stores in town, and it's locally owned. The owner is so sweet, so I love stopping by here and supporting her. It's a cute little store too, very well curated, so I will definitely come back another day.
Okay, so next one on our stop is UGM Thrift Store. They are a little bit pricey, however, they have really good stuff here. I always seem to find really nice pieces, so and I haven't been here in a couple months. So Here we go. Love that. But it's $35. It's kind of cool. 10. That one's cute too. $4. I'm gonna put both of those in the cart. Those are really cute for corn. They're stone and then have the blue enamel painted on there, but I just don't know for $6. I may regret not picking these up, but I think I'm gonna pass. That's an adorable planter. $12. I'm gonna grab that for me. I would not even sell this vintage dress in my shop for $50. Wow. Y'all, I'm so happy. I crossed off something on my thrift list. So I found this two-toned floor lamp, and that's gonna be perfect because I need it for the shop. I have a very dark corner and it was only $22. So that was definitely a win. And it's cool. It's definitely older. I don't know how old it is, but I'll have to do some research on it. It was made in the US. Very cool design. Okay, my last stop of the day is Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I've had some really good luck the last several times I have been here. And they have 25-cent bins, and I have scored big time. So hopefully I will have good luck today. Ooh, that is pretty. $150. Nope. That's gorgeous though. All right, let's dig through these bins. I did find this hot plate, but it's got a big crack in it, unfortunately. Well, I did find this one frame, so that'll be good in case I come across any canvases. It doesn't have a backing, but if it's a canvas, I can rig that up to put that in there. Look at this incredible original art piece I just found for $10. It's got really cool texture, like sand. Oh my god, I love the colors. I'm kind of freaking out right now. These are so cute, but there's only 3 of them. They're only $1. I'm tempted to grab them. These are adorable. I really wish there was a 4th. And that's a pretty cool artisan made plate. I don't do very well with plates though. But it's only $1, so I think I might have to grab that. I'm just finding all the napkin rings today. Those are so cute, $2. Look at those little duckies. Those are cute. And then I found these. I would really love to get these salt and pepper shakers, but they're $10 for the set. That's a really cute project piece, but I don't have the time. It's actually a pretty good price too.
I am beyond ecstatic for that right there. Oh my god, I can't believe I paid $10 for that. That is coming home with me, and it is going in our house because I'm always on the hunt for cool artwork, and I've been looking for the right colors, the right style. I really like that kind of abstract contemporary style. And what's funny, there's no artist signature. Which kind of sucks. I would love to know who painted this, but I don't even care. The texture is amazing. I love the colors. It's big. I'm so excited to take this home and figure out where I'm going to put it. I have a few places in mind, but that just made the last 2 days of my thrifting just completely worth it. It was so worth the wait, and I only paid $10 for it. I just remembered I totally missed St. Benny's. It's one of my go-to thrift spots. I guess I was just running around and completely, I don't know, just missed it. So it looks like I've got one more thrift stop to make. It's only 3:40. I have time. Why not? Let's go. And I am gonna get a buggy because I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Drop a comment below if you know the reference and you are my people. I was about to leave empty-handed until I saw this cutie for $2. Well, that's all I got from there, but He's so cute. There's a little story about him on the back too. So I'm headed home and I will do a haul for you guys. Okay, good morning, y'all. Well, it's the next day. I got home and I was tired and I was hungry, so it was just time to change into my comfies. So this morning, I'm gonna do a haul from yesterday. And if y'all are new here, my name is Chelsea. I own a vintage shop in Harrison, Idaho. I also sell at 2 different antique booths in Coeur d'Alene, and I sell across most major platforms along with our own website. So I'll include all the links to those below. And yeah, let's get into this haul. Obviously, the best find of the day, which even the last 2 days was well worth the hunt, hitting up every single thrift store in Coeur d'Alene to find this guy. Oh my gosh. And so I was going over my receipts this morning. I thought it was $10, which it was marked at $10. But then when I was looking at my receipt this morning, I saw that the art was half off. So I only paid $5 for this. It is absolutely stunning. Let me show you a close-up here. So there's all this like really cool, almost like sand texture, and I don't even know what this is made of. There's some sort of like plaster maybe, but just all different textures. I love the colors. I have so many different places in my house that I'm thinking of putting it. So I'm just gonna play around, and I'm gonna have to get my husband to hold this up to see where I want it to go. And it may move around the house over time. So I'm just so happy with this. I cannot believe I only paid $5. And it doesn't have an artist signature, so it's just gonna be a mystery painting, which is, you know, unfortunate it doesn't have an artist, but also kind of cool because I know nothing about it. I just love it. I know that I love it. That's all that matters. And then the other find that I was really excited about was this lamp right here. So if you can kind of see that here, but it's got these 2-tone of silver and brass. It's definitely an older one. I don't know how old, but I really needed a floor lamp for the shop. So I was really excited about that. It was only $22, so I thought that was a really good price. I'll go ahead and put a price tag on it for sale at the store too, but I really just need it for lighting because it's really dark in this one corner. So that was a really good find. Also at that thrift store, I kind of hit the jackpot on a few good pottery pieces. So let me show you those. So here's the first piece of pottery. I just loved the markings on that one. It's got just all this really cool texture. There's the hole down inside of there. It doesn't have a signature. I did pay up a little bit on this one. It was $10, which was a little more than I would like to pay, but I do feel like it was worth that. It's just this gorgeous studio pottery. I love the colors with the different, tones of brown and then the gray glaze up at the top. So I thought that was a really good one. And I also got this smaller one, which honestly, this was my favorite one. I love the markings in it. It's got like the black and then the darker brown, kind of this swirl color. This one was only $4, so I thought that was a really good price. I love the shape of it. It almost reminds me of like whatever those chemistry bottles are, not a test tube, but I can't think of the name of it, but it's kind of got that shape right there. It does have a signature on the bottom. I can't read it, so no clue, but it's, I don't know, it's some designer. I don't know if it's a little artisan studio pottery piece or if it's like an actual designer. The markings to me look a little more advanced, so it could be from a designer collection, but I thought that was really pretty. And the next piece I got, this is gonna be a keeper for me. So I love gardening and flowers. I love getting tons of flowers out on our deck in the summertime. So I picked up this piece. It was only $12, which I thought was a pretty good price, and it's a really good size, like you can look there. But I just thought those markings were pretty. I love the floral detail, the colors on it, so I thought that would be really pretty to put out on our deck. And this piece is another little studio pottery piece, and I don't typically sell mini plates, but it was only $1. This was actually from a different store. This was from Habitat, but it was only $1. It is artist signed here on the back. I do like the colors of it. So, I mean, it could be a really cool, like little appetizer tray. It's kind of got these like almost like ocean blues, like these really kind of dark, moody blues, and then the browns. And it's a really good size for an appetizer or a dessert tray. And so I thought, for her, hey, for $1, why not? And then also at Habitat, this is just a simple little frame I picked up out of the 25-cent bin. So I'm always looking for, you know, extra frames for art pieces. So nothing special, but it was only 25 cents. And then the last thing that I got at Habitat was these set of napkin ring holders. And they had so many different napkin rings. So these are the only ones that I picked up, but they almost look Mexican to me. I did not find any markings, but I love the yellow and blue florals. And so I thought those were really fun. They were a set of 4. I really wanted to get those chickens, but since there was only 3, it wasn't a complete set. I thought about getting 2 of them, but it just didn't really make sense. Even though they were super, super cheap and they were so cute, I decided to pass on those. But I did pick those up. And I think that was the last thing that I got for Habitat. So that big art piece that came from there too. So all in all, I would say it was definitely a big score at that place. And the last piece that I picked up was from St. Vinny's, which was my last stop. And I found this cute little wall hanger. Look at his face. I love owls. He was only $2, but then look at the back. It has the little story about him. He's called a barred owl. And then it just tells like all about him, and he's so cute. And I thought that was so precious for $2. I love owls. We have so many up here in our area, but this one specifically says they are from Newfoundland south to Florida and Texas. So I don't know, I just thought he was super cute. That was my only find from there. So all in all, you know, I didn't find a whole lot of stuff, but I found some really good stuff, both that day and the day before. The thrift stores were a little bit slim. I figured there'd be a little bit more, you know, a little bit more packed shelves being after Christmas, but I think it's still in that time where people probably haven't gone through all their stuff yet. So I think over the next couple weeks, they'll be stocking up the shelves with even more stuff. So I'm definitely gonna go revisit some of those stores, and also may try to go hit up some stores outside of our area. And I love road tripping, so even better. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.